guys. Welcome back. Hold on just a second. I'm working on identifying the bodies.
If we want to catch
Smiley was going on about head. I don't know what he was talking.
I'm on it.
I've run DNA checks through all the outlets.
Adam, you're here. You made it in. It's good to see you're okay.
Hey, Aria, yeah. It was a close call. I got lucky. A lot of people didn't.
I was here working when the first reports came in. It was chaos. Phones ringing off the hook, people yelling, scrambling to find out what was going on. Then when Miller told me you were there,
I'm all right.
Good. You looking for him? Because he's tied up right now, a meeting with Lyon, I think.
Really? He's using the NSN right now?
Yeah, I just saw him. Oh, hey, that reminds me, here's yours.
What's this?
The card for the shooting range. Chang changed all the codes this morning, said something about only giving access to people he's vetted personally. The bombing really freaked him out. Third one in 6 months, can you believe it? I'm really glad you're okay.
Thanks, Aria. I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Yeah, I better get back downstairs. It's gonna be a busy day. Come by later if you want to talk.
Copy that.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I think things got adrenaline addiction. He plays it too close to the edge. You remember that on the fire. I'm telling you, if it had been anyone but Jensen on the ground, Singh would be dead. Well, you know what? I think you're right about that.
Agent Singh. Wasn't expecting to see you again, in civvies at least.
Just passing through. I wanted to thank your team for the backup in Dubai. That sting went to hell faster than the storm did.
You're welcome, but I don't think you came all this way to say thanks.
Director Miller asked me to get Agent McCready up to speed. Now I have the red-eye flight back to Oman.
Headed into the field office there?
Not exactly. One of our black sites. I'll be dropped in as a captured enemy combatant. After I contact my fellow Jinn prisoners, I shall lead a very convenient escape.
Re-embedding with the Jinn. Aren't you taking a big risk, given everything that happened?
No choice. I would feel safer if we'd been able to shut down that signal booster at the hotel. But I would feel safer if I took the desk job. You see is what I do. We need to find out who hit us. And the Jinn will be looking too.
Could they get a bead on our gate crashers faster than TF-29?
Perhaps. They do not like loose ends. An augmented kill squad with military training. Have you ever seen anything like it?
Yeah, once. But it's a long story. I don't envy what you've got ahead of you.
Actually, I'm looking forward to it. The truth is, when you've been under for long enough, you only feel like an imposter out here, in the real world.
Yeah, I understand the feeling.
251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into and ruthlessly.
I think Director Miller's making a mistake, putting all our resources into finding these Dubai newcomers.
I've got to hand it to you for your role in Dubai. First the Dubai mission, and now the train suggests the transit of this so we can direct the hurry you are.
Causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot speak for you folks, but terrifying memories of that day still haunt me. It will certainly be a while before any of us forget it. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Exclusivity.
I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies.
These are the greatest concerns of the digital age.
Look,
And we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns a priority. Information archived within the walls of Palisade is beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government.
You'd think one of them would pop up on some list somewhere.
Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever will be the best secure corporate archiving
I hate this. I really hate this.
Around the clock, around the world. Picus News, always watching.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
Watching. Turning now to Prague, a city still reeling in the wake of a devastating terror attack. Dozens were killed and hundreds more injured yesterday when bombs exploded inside Ruzicka train station. I do not need to remind you
This
folks
is so
that
weird.
this is the
God,
third such attack to strike
treating my
Prague in
skull.
6 months. All of them occurring after Dr. Talis Rucker, leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition, took up residence in the neighboring Udalek complex. Dr. Rucker claims his organization is peaceful, and merely seeks to ensure the
I've
rights
run
of the
DNA
object
checks
in
through
a
all the
world that
alphabet
has turned
agencies.
against
Nothing.
them. But with the United Nations set to debate the Human Restoration Act in a matter of weeks, could the good doctor be changing his tune? Your guess is as good as mine. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you, live, from Picus.
I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Nothing.
The global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of
This is so
irresponsible
weird.
journalists, it can be. Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the Juggernaut Collective, an elusive group of vigilante hackers for exposing big money corruption. What these journalists overlook, however, is the damage these hackers
I guess
These
the
guys
transit
might as well
authority
be
isn't in
ghosts.
as much of a
Last
hurry as
year,
you are.
the collective shut down
Definitely
London's
could.
traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transports from getting through. In Chile, they committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy.
You'd think one of them would pop up on some list.
Agent Jensen!
Packed combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the U.S., millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective leaked classified Word documents.
Agent Jensen!
This is so weird.
God, my eyes want to retreat into my skull.
I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Nothing.
Look, I'm going as fast as I can. I guess the transit authority isn't in as much of a hurry as you are. I hate this. I really hate this.
These guys might as well be ghosts. I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Nothing.
Look, I'm going as fast as I can.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
I hate this. I really hate this.
You'd think one of them would pop up on some list somewhere.
I guess the transit authority isn't in as much of a hurry as you are.
This is so weird. This is so weird.
God, my eyes want to retreat into my skull.
You'd think one of them
I
would
guess the
pop up
transit
on some
authority
list
isn't in as much of a hurry as you are then.
This is Jensen, yes?
I hate this. I really hate
Forever
this.
will be. The best secure.
Is there something I can help you with, Agent?
I hear you're on point looking into the gold mask mercs that hit us in Dubai. Any leads yet?
Christ, I know I'm good, Jensen, but I've only been on it for 5 minutes.
A lot can happen in 5 minutes, McCready. You check with the ME yet? Get anything off the bodies we recovered?
Leftovers are on ice at the Oman substation. I've been told they were scrubbed clean as summer whites. No prints, no dental, no nothing.
So in other words, it's no steps forward and 2 steps back.
For now. Singh may be able to dig up more for me once he's back in Basra with the Jinn. Just hope his cover isn't fucked, since you couldn't be bothered to disable that comms booster.
The way I remember the briefing, McCready, disabling the comms booster wasn't the op. Stopping the sale of black market weapons and AUGs was.
Fair enough, Jensen. You got me there. Anyways, look. With Singh's contacts in the desert, maybe something will ping on these gold-masked jokers and we'll nail them quick. Probably just another fucking jihad looking to make some noise.
I don't know. I'm not so sure we should be looking for these guys in the desert.
Ah, is that so? You have some new information you feel like sharing?
Come on, McCready. These guys were augmented with military-grade hardware. Body augmentation goes against Muslim beliefs. They weren't jihadists. We're dealing with something new here.
I can see where you're going with this, Jensen, and I'm asking you right now to back off it. It's not your case.
You always this pig-headed? Or are you just going out of your way on my account?
Miller mentioned that he might be pissed not getting to follow up with the investigation. I told him it wouldn't be a problem. I'm not being pig-headed, mate. I'm following orders. And I get a bit of a kick watching you squirm over it.
So you're just an asshole.
I thought we established that in Dubai. Now, get out of my face, Jensen. I have work to do.
Legislation, if passed, calls for the removal and downgrading of all overly powerful, unlicensed augmentation. Individuals who fail to comply will be arrested and relocated to designated AUG-only locations. Safety is the primary concern, especially in the wake of the AUG incident, where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentations. Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world, and many of the protests have turned violent.
I'm in the middle of something, Agent.
Violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides of the issue. We will be watching the UN closely.
Not in the mood, Jensen.
This is Eliza Kazan, reporting to you, live from Picus.
Stop this. Ashanti Entertainment. For all you need to get through the day. Ashanti.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sista Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the ship and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Suggests that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident.
I think Director Miller
I'm scheduled to return from the dash.
all our
Hurry, you are.
resources finally Dubai
The people studying the train station security.
My boss hasn't checked in for
asked my opinion
days.
about how vulnerable.
State police are playing stingy.
Hey, Agent Jensen. Nice work in Dubai. But still, you know what I want to know is who those ogged up guys in the gold masks were. I'll be compiling all the case files, and as soon as I know anything, it'll be up.
There's something here I'll find.
Preemptive action would be great.
Here we go. The Diwali crime family. As you may already know, they're one of the largest crime syndicates in Eastern Europe, but they do business almost everywhere, from Northern Europe all the way to the Middle East. After their humble beginnings in a coastal town in Georgia, the
They're like serial killers. Deep down, they all want to be the
criminal enterprise until they found their specialty, smuggling, which includes human trafficking too. The Diwali can get anything to anywhere. It's as if borders just don't exist to them. But their rapid expansion came at the cost of their Georgian purity when they started incorporating an ever-increasing number of Russians into the group. If you ask me, I think a major power struggle is coming within the Diwali. One of the old versus the new, the past versus the future.
I'd love to get a look at the bonds like myself, but
sharing out.
tonight, not our show.
Am I hearing things? Are you two actually praising the collective?
We're comparing notes. If we don't learn the way these people think, we'll never track them down. Preemptive action would be great.
It's not like I support what the collective is doing.
Maybe it's a cliche that in order to catch, I'd rather not say what this reminds me of.
Jensen. My God, Jensen, I heard about the explosion. We should relocate. I was thinking we could corner Director Miller together. Tell him it's not safe enough here.
We're fine, Chang.
The police station, the train station, we're next. I can feel it. I can more than feel it. I can see it happening.
No one knows where we are. There's no reason to get paranoid.
That's where you're wrong. They're trying to pull the lid off of us, Jensen, or someone is. Prahadovos just got hacked.
Our building's front company. Thought it was fake.
I wish it was fake. Miller's got me cleaning up IntelliCam footage from the attack to help figure out who these people are. Meanwhile, maybe they're trying to figure out who we are? Why else poke into an import company?
You think someone's figured out that the company's a front? Maybe they know what's really down here.
We have a lot of enemies. The people who bombed the train station. You don't think they'd love to know where we are? You need to help me figure out who's looking into us and make them stop.
All right. You have any leads?
I traced our hacker snoop to an unrented apartment. Top floor, 33 Hlabny. Just down the street. This guy walks by us every single day. Probably walks in.
You're kidding.
See? You feel it now. The constant buried alive feeling. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought we were supposed to be suspicious of things that go on outside these walls.
It's never that simple.
Just get into that apartment, access the computer they used, and find out what you can. And be careful, Jensen. We don't know who we're dealing with.
I'll look into it. As soon as I know something, so will you.
I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet.
Is it or is it not a probable target?
I think one of them will pop up.
Adam, how's it going? Any trouble with the plant?
Patience, Alex. Trying to find the best way to access the motherboard without blowing my cover.
Sorry, man. Message received.
I'd rather not say what this reminds me of.
Patience is the first thing you learn to have. Second, it's off charge.
There was another attempt to breach our firewall last night.
Anomaly access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
It is Jensen. Yes? Agent Jensen. These guys might as well go. Right now,
What I hear, the explosives were designed to get maximum spread. I've been scrubbing through garbage for hours, still nothing. Most likely eyewitnesses and fashion would be great. The Jinn still believe what's being told them.
run DNA checks through all the outlets.
They're all going to terror attack.
Listen up, team. What's their status? Where was that chopper
A word of
headed?
advice. Stay off
I
the
have
authorized
3 airfields in Qatar that are
We got this. Thanks.
I have 3 airfields in Qatar that are promising, but they're privately owned, and nobody can get close enough to take a look.
I got a whole lot of nothing. Every time I send someone to follow up on a lead, it turns out the buildings are abandoned, burned out, or bombed into rubble.
Jesus Christ.
Satellite footage has identified 3 possibles, but based on what the roads look like around them, I don't think her crashers would have chosen them.
Well, they were gonna take all those weapons somewhere. I want to know where, now.
Some people are bored by reconnaissance footage, but I love it.
It would be easier if someone would just step up and do it.
Run DNA checks through all the alphabet agents. Now I'll run it through a few filters, see if I can clean it up. What are the chances?
You probably haven't heard yet, but TF-29 now has an official psychologist.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Hey, Adam. Hey, Adam, hang on a sec. Filling out supply request forms for McCready and his boys is tedious as hell, but I don't want to give him another reason to say no.
Say no to what?
Are you kidding me? Right now, you're the only active augmented agent we have. I'm hoping to change that. Been asking him every week practically, but so far, permission denied.
Really? He give you a reason?
Says my stress levels are too high.
You were saying your stress levels were affecting your chances of becoming a field agent. Why is that? Well, that... Well...
Hey, Adam.
So, you've decided you need some practice, huh? You know the best tip my training officer ever gave me? Reload your weapon before it's empty. Saves time. If you zoom in using iron sight, you'll acquire targets faster. Try it. You'll see the difference. Of course, you know a headshot is the fastest way to take down a target. But watch out for helmets. They'll slow you down. If your target is wearing armor, you'll do less damage per round. It takes to get through? Let's try armor piercing this time. Remember that, Agent. The right tool for the right situation. Could save your life. Now, let's take a look at the technical targets. These are tougher to disable using regular ammo. enemy shooting security devices isn't usually the best way to go. You should try to disable them. Once you've disabled a security device, your armor-piercing rounds will take it out more easily. You should always have at least one backup weapon, so you can improvise, adapt, overcome any situation. Hoorah! Seems like you're warmed up now. Let's go over some of the other aspects of your weapons. I like how silencers reduce sound, but the trade-off is less stopping power, less damage per hit. See how much extra ammo you need because of the silencer? Back to normal. But if you need to be quiet, Adam, the silencer's the way to go. Just remember the decreased damage. You know, there are several other types of attachments you can use to upgrade your weapons. Keep your eyes open for them.
You'd think one of them would pop up on some list somewhere.
I don't even know where to start with theorizing percentages.
No, it's the right call. I'm relieved.
No, that's not consistent with the train station cameras.
Our arms dealer Shepard, aka John Trent, is a former Special Forces commander and ex-Bell Tower operative. And as is typical for being ex-Bell Tower employees,
It will certainly be a while before any of us will get it. This is Eliza Casella, reporting to you live from Picus.
Exclusivity, anonymity, security. These are the greatest concerns of the digital age.
Start with theorizing percentages.
I'm not making this fucking job.
Half the Cybercrimes Division is combing the web for any hint of those mystery guys from Dubai. That's not really our area of expertise.
I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Nothing.
I'm scheduled to return from the dead. We'll give you a Manic time.
Security footage from the train station is spotted. one of them will pop up on some list
And impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are...
I'm in the middle of something, Agent.
Agent Jensen!
Feels like everyone is paranoid. Sorry if I was rude before. If the store had been empty.
We all have our roles to play, Sedlak. How's yours going?
It is giving me new respect for criminals who run front operations. Late shipments, supply problems, random police searches at customs. Ugh.
I thought this store was just a front.
Best Front is a real company. Prahadovos is registered as an international shipping corporation in every country in the EU. I can get an office, way station, or depot up and running anywhere in Europe within 72 hours. I do not suppose you spoke to Agent Chang while you were down there.
He told me you've been hacked. I'm looking into it.
Good. I will sleep better knowing an experienced field agent is on the case.
Anything you can tell me about this hack?
Chang will know more than me. I just told him something strange was going on. Utility statements being accessed, incomplete information on orders, that kind of thing.
Oh. Field agent?
We both know the deal, Jensen. There are two types of agents in this office. The ones who do the footwork and work the leads, and the ones who analyze them.
And you think Chang's one of those?
I think...
Well, I better get going. Thanks.
How long should we keep looking?
Noisy gets you noticed, friend.
You check over there yet?
Just keep searching.
I don't have time for your
Strange,
cause.
don't you think? Our greatest president, the woman that made the Czech
How long should we keep looking?
Noisy gets you noticed.
Millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective
Come on in.
classified
Weapons
corporate
for
documents,
sale.
causing several Fortune 500
You want the
companies
guy
to go
standing
bankrupt.
over by
You
the
want to do
laptop.
business? He's the one you want.
Come on. I sell to anyone. If you have credits, usually you people with the robot app
No, you got a real way with...
menu. Give to my mother one like this. She's very happy.
Not interested right now.
For now. I like the sound of that.
Check over there yet?
You're really bad at stealth. Know that.
How long should we keep looking?
You're really bad at stealth. You know I sell to anyone. Even crazy Uyobuk. Come on. I sell to anyone. Even crazy Uyobuk.
Did you check over it? Think it was a rat?
Check it out. Yeah! Down! Get down! Don't just stand there. Find the killer! You know, I don't deal much with...
gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transports from getting through. In Chile, they committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, attacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. In the U.S., millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks, the collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world, despite whatever praises the underground media wants to sing. This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Ariel is constantly bringing you the best and greatest technology. Our portable data system is flexible streaming, enabling 1,000 other unique and patented features. Up to
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Chang, I think I have something on our secret admirer. Group called Jamez-iz-to-sick. Mean anything to you?
You mean those conspiracy nuts? Very bad for business. How much do they know?
I'm not sure. They're hiding somewhere in the sewers in the Dovni district.
Find out whatever you can. What they know, what they want. If they blow the task force's cover, it's only a matter of time before someone blows up the task force.
Don't worry, Chang. I don't want the walls coming down just yet.
Come in, come in. You are still deciding? Come back later. This isn't happening.